Alright, so I look all ratchet, but it's okay. This is the point of these little talkthroughs. This one looks really good, and then this one looks all down. All sad. And I curled it a lot. Can you not play videos and stuff? So I don't even know how we came up with our budget. Do you even know?
Yeah, you would ask me, and then I would say, oh, that's too much.
Oh, okay.
For example, I would say what we really need versus what we really want.
Yeah, so I guess we splurged on things that we really wanted. That mattered to us, yeah. And then we didn't on other stuff. I think. Here, take this, babe.
This is Ramses.
Okay, so I'm going to do a little kind of wedding type info update. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I just see all these like wedding series videos, and now that I'm planning my wedding, you know, I've been watching them and I find them really interesting, just how other people are like planning their wedding, and then just seeing like all the things that they come up with as far as decorations and, you know, kind of just things that they want at their wedding. So I thought I would do, I would start doing a few of them. My wedding is on January 14th, so it's pretty much in 4 days. It'll be exactly 2 months away. Anyway, so what I started doing is, you know, with nowadays with our phones, we'll like Pinterest things or like find things online, and you know, if we don't buy it then and there, we screenshot it, we save the pins, or we save like the websites and stuff like that. So what I started doing with the pictures, because it started kind of getting out of control, so I just created like an album in my phone, and then I just, you know, put wedding, and I just have all of the like everything I pinned or screenshotted or whatever. And then as like, obviously once I got my dress, I deleted all of the wedding dress pictures and just kept the pictures of my actual dress when I actually chose it. And then like you move on to shoes, and then you should move on to jewelry. So I kind of like, once I started, you know, checking things off, I started deleting the pictures from my phone and just keeping what I decided on. So we decided already, it's 2 months away, so I already have my dress. We've decided on the colors for the wedding. We've already decided the venue. We've done our food tasting already. I already sent out the wedding invitations. We were going to do save the dates, but it just, the months that we were supposed to do save the dates, we had the girls' birthday parties. They're 2 months apart, and then we moved out of our house, so we were moving. So there was a lot going on, and I just didn't have pretty much the funds or the time to, you know, order save the dates and send them out. So we just decided to skip on that. And then so we just sent out our wedding invitations this week. And then my bridesmaids, they are throwing me a bridal shower in the beginning of December. So it's going to be about a month and a half before the wedding, the actual wedding. Yeah, so far I'm making my own, half of my own table centerpieces. So the way we kind of chose our theme, I guess, is by the venue. So we were going to go look at different venues, compare what they offer, the prices, you know, and all that. We didn't want a banquet style or hotel style wedding. Neither of us did. I especially didn't want one just because I had a quince, and like that's how my quince was, and I didn't want my wedding to feel like my quince all over again kind of thing. So anyways, the very first venue we went to, we ended up really loving it. It's really different, you know, as far as what I've seen for weddings. So I really loved it, and from there, that's how we kind of chose our like kind of wedding theme. I wanted to do winter like colors, like deep dark colors. So I went with plum for the girls' wedding dresses, and then I chose mid-tone gray for the groomsmen, and then they're gonna wear navy blue ties, and Ramses is going to wear a navy blue jacket, and then black, I think he's gonna wear a bow tie, I don't remember, yeah, bow tie, black bow tie, black pants. It looks really nice, like let me show you guys. Here's like a picture of Ryan Gosling. So it's going to be like that, like the navy blue. And it's not going to be like a tuxedo. It's going to be like a jacket. So he's going to buy his setup, you know. And then the guys, like this. And then this is the girls' dresses, the color. It's like a Vera Wang dress. It's supposed to be very popular. It's nothing like what I thought I wanted in a dress, but when we went, and it's very different. Like, I didn't get a dress for my bridal dress. I didn't get something that I thought I wanted. But you just have to go. You know, you do all this research, and then it just kind of goes down the drain once you kind of put it on. So just go and try things on, and you know, so you'll see what you like once you're actually wearing it. So this is what my centerpieces are going to be. And I'm doing them myself, so I'm spray painting bottles myself, taking donations, and also doing like smaller, anything glass that has like a small opening on the top. And then my florist is going to provide all of the flowers for each one. So every other table is going to have that centerpiece, and every other table is going to have a lantern like that. It's going to be gray, like the guys' tuxedos. And then we're going to have like little tea lights and stuff. And then we're also going to have our cake. It's going to be like a 3-tier cake. And then we're going to have candy jars with Mexican candy. So that's going to be really fun and kind of unique. And then we're going to have, so instead of me placing cards on tables with people's names on them, or, you know, last names or whatever, I am going to create this big board with the table numbers and then people's exact names under each table. So I'm going to make that. I'm also going to make a welcome sign, and I'm also going to make a banner for above my cake table. So I'm making a lot of things for my own wedding. I've always kind of been like that, a big DIY person. So I'm really excited for that. I've already started spray painting my bottles. So I'm using this spray paint. It's the metallic gold spray paint by Krylon. We also bought a little like easel, chalkboard easel, like an iron one at Ross. Yeah, at Ross. I think it was $20, $25. Let me show it to you guys. Hold on. So here is the, I mean, you guys know what. So it's like, and then it's an easel, so it like opens up and it has the chain underneath. So and I had to snatch that up as soon as I saw it because I knew I wanted something like that. But it kind of turned into like a vintagey type theme. But I mean, I'm not too big on like keeping super specific with themes. I'm just kind of trying to keep it in the color palette. So the color palette's like navy blue, gray, plum, like lavender, even like any purple color, and gold. So gold's gonna be like the kind of one accent color, and then white. So it's all gonna kind of like go together. Today I also found at Michael's these little letters. I'm either gonna put these like on my where my guest book is gonna be, or the wherever they're going to put the envelopes or anything like that. I'm either going to put on that table or maybe the cake table. But I found these like letters at Michael's. They like light up. So they're battery operated, so you guys can see. They're super cute, and they're $10 each, but right now, today, they were 50% off, so I got them for $5 each, so it was $15 for all three of these, and they're like thick, so they like stand up on the table. And then I also bought some cardstock, some gold cardstock. It also comes with like other colors. I'm gonna make a sign for above the cake table. It's gonna look like that. So I don't know if it's going to say, this one says we've decided on forever, but I think I'm going to do like best day ever, or something like that. And then, oh, and then I also went on this I don't even know what website, I'll link it below, but it was, I went on Pinterest and I looked up like wedding hashtags, and there was a generator it like sent me to, and it has you put in your names and your last name and all that stuff, and then it kind of helps you come up with a hashtag. So we decided to do on cloud Vargas, like instead of on cloud 9, you know, like And so that's going to be like our hashtag. So I'm going to make a little sign. I'm going to be doing a little board like this. I might put it on like where the welcome sign is, or like maybe where the gift table is, the cake table, I don't know, one of the tables. And it's going to have like the Facebook, the Twitter, and the Instagram sign, and then underneath it's going to say the hashtag. So I thought that was really cute. And then the girls, I'm going to have the girls do their hair like this. It's like a little faux, like faux hawk, but like it's a braid. And then they can either choose to like wear it curly or wavy or straight, you know, however they want to wear it. The draping, I guess, around the chairs. This is the ceremony style, but this is how I want the chairs to be draped, like at the tables at the reception. So they're like draped around the chair, and then they drape to one side instead of like it being like around both sides into a bow. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna have the chairs. And then we already have our photographer. Those are the same photographers that took our engagement photos. And then I'm also going to make that little easel might be my like itinerary board, because I'm also gonna have a little itinerary board like this. So I might make that one this, and then we might go back to Ross and buy another one for the welcome board. Sorry if I was blurry. When I do this little sign, I might buy like also a sign and make that one. So I have pretty decent handwriting and can kind of mimic things, so I have no problem doing it myself. And then, so my mother-in-law is going to Mexico like Thanksgiving week, and she's going to bring me the arras and the lasso and my veil. We have like really similar tastes, so I like trust her, and I'm going to send her some pictures to kind of reference and stuff. And you know, she's going to be out there for I think a week or 2 weeks or something, so she might like send me some pictures of stuff, and then, you know, then we'll decide on what she's gonna bring me, because we're gonna be getting married at the Catholic Church, through the Catholic Church. So we're gonna be needing those. So my bridal shower invitations were in black envelopes, and then I just had my wedding invitations in the white envelopes. So I used a gold marker. This is for my friend Tiffany and her husband. And I see her, like, so I'm not gonna send in the mail. But this is how it kind of looked like with it's like gold marker, and I wrote them all myself, and all of the address on the front, and then our addresses were on the back. And the big thing about me when I was thinking for our invitations is I didn't want to do something kind of plain. I'm like, we're gonna spend money on this, like how is it, you know, people like get it right on the date and like throw it away. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look for something that's gonna be kind of like a keepsake. The front is like this, and it says like our name. It says you are invited to celebrate the marriage of Lily Ann Marie Vargas, and I wrote Vargas because we're already married. Vargas is on my Facebook, Vargas is everywhere, so I felt like it would be kind of weird if I wrote like Amato, like trying to like Amato is my maiden name, so I just went with Vargas. I didn't do RSVP cards because it was just, one, gonna be extra money, and two, everybody just calls me or texts me anyways, so we didn't bother doing that. And I wrote on here my number, like, to RSVP, and the date, and then it says the ceremony, the address, and the reception, the address, and the time. And then on the back, it's like a picture of us, so you can keep it, you know, as like a picture. And yeah, so I really love the way they turned out. Right now, if every single person RSVPs, we're going to have 240 guests, 241 to be exact. So yes, that's a lot of people. I know. So anyways, that's where I'm at right now with all of the wedding planning. I also just went to get my first alterations done last weekend on Sunday. My sister and my mom and my mother-in-law went with me, and I also bought my shoes there. My shoes are like in the other room, so I don't want to go out there and then my kids, you know, bombard me. But they're really cute. They're not nothing like super duper special. I didn't want anything like super special. I just wanted something comfortable, something really cute. And I ended up finding them at David's Bridal. David's Bridal is where I got my wedding dress. So they were like originally $130, and then they were marked down to $44, and then they were on the 50% off table, so they were $22. I paid $22. So yeah, it was a steal, and they're really cute and kind of unique. Like, they're not like, you know, your everyday kind of shoe. I like shoes with kind of like a strap either around my ankle or like over the top of my foot, just because I don't want them to slip off. And so yeah, and I have a small foot. I wear like a 5.5, 6. So yeah, I have a really small foot. But yeah, I think that's it. I didn't make a list. I didn't write anything down. I just kind of like came in here and sat down and just started talking. So if I missed anything, if you guys want to know anything else, just comment below or comment on my Facebook or message me or like anywhere. So yeah, we're really excited. It's coming up really fast. Just gonna get through these holidays and it'll be here before we know it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.